right. Hi, everyone. Glad to have you here with me. This is our 11th session of the CNMCyber customer support representative development customer support development meetup. So, yeah, glad to see Rahim on time today. Gary, looking
It's
good
how
with
you officially it is how you officially call it, like customer support representative
meetup.
meeting. No longer representative.
It's kind of long.
Not customer support. We decided customer service.
Customer service, yes. Customer
Customer service.
service.
Customer
Development.
service meetup.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Looking good with your riding bike gear. And also could see
Yeah.
Rahim
I'm in
doesn't
the
know where
yeah.
he just went to. But anyway, from just to review our last conversations, we left it at developing the description of how we are going to advertise the Mawazo challenge. And I came up with a document.
Mm-hmm.
Just noticed that I hadn't posted it on the wiki. I had it on my computer, but I'll share the screen. I've just shared it a few minutes ago on the wiki. Let me know if you can see my screen.
I see it's very well.
All right. Can you also are you able also to read the words?
So this is kind of it is the page. What is
Yes.
this? This is the page of the
Mawazo
KNX.
content. This is the second version. You remember we had a previous version from Mamlaka Dry Run Challenge. Yes, so
Yeah.
this is another
So
version.
this is kind of this is the yeah.
Yes,
This is what people will see when they got to knx.com/mawaza, right?
correct. Yes, so let me just read it through. Kenya X Mawazo Challenge, idea yako, ushindi wako. This, as we had agreed, the title and the tagline. Challenge theme,
Mhm.
help shape the future of Kenya X. Have an idea that could improve Kenya X or its products? This is your moment. Each week, we present a challenge focused on developing Kenya X innovations. Review the current week challenge, do your research, and submit your idea. The top idea wins a prize, and possibly much more. How to participate? Visit the calendar and select a session date that works for you. Attend the challenge event and learn more about the week's focus. Submit your idea and join the conversation. Why join Mawazo Challenge? Showcase your talent, flex your creative muscle, and pitch real practical ideas. Unlock career opportunities, impress the team, and you could be selected to work as a CNM Cyber customer support representative with a clear path to becoming a support lead. Win weekly cash prizes. Every week brings a new chance to win. Didn't win this time? Try again next week. Build your career early. Whether you win or not, you
Mhm.
gain hands on experience, build your professional network, and kickstart your journey into the tech and innovation world. Are you ready to think big, share boldly, and win? Join Connect's Mawazo Challenge, where your idea could shape the future. Yes, that's the text.
Think big. Where did you take this kind of think big? I like this. Think big.
Yeah.
Is this kind of ChatGPT suggested, or where did you take it?
Yes, ChatGPT.
Yeah, because it's when Elon Musk joined Trump campaign,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
they made it uh, wait a second, make no, like it's time to think big again. they,
Yeah.
they made it kind of this motto.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Rahim? I don't have any questions about kind of the second part. Showcase your
Okay.
talent, Mawali challenge.
Yeah.
I have some doubts about how to
How to
participate.
participate? Yes. Same. I do.
Yeah, you didn't mention that it is free, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. No, I didn't mention that one.
You also put it kind of like it will be like once a week, which is not true. We
Mm-hmm.
may have
Okay. Like after
several like contests.
several contests in a week.
A week, a week.
Okay.
Yeah, correct. Kind of
Mm-hmm.
initially we thought about four.
Yeah.
One for, but we may modify.
Mm-hmm.
But at any rate, I would prefer to make it kind of faster.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you are missing something. At least like the participation is free.
Yes.
Then what
and
else?
and
Also,
also
Yeah,
I think
what we also need to discuss about is how they are going to get access to the calendar, because here we just mentioned visit the
but
calendar.
calendar,
Probably.
but must be kind of posted here on the same page as a widget, I guess.
Mm, okay.
At
Okay.
least I thought about this, so they don't need to kind of to go
To go to
anywhere
another
at
platform.
the same place.
I agree.
It should be like a widget on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
and then you mentioned that win a prize every week, but you do not say to which what the prize is, how much is the prize.
True.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. So.
Yeah, I will
Mm,
put it too. Kind of like more like look at our initial announcement,
Mm-hmm.
and like you miss something. You miss like participation is free.
Mm-hmm.
You missed kind of that there is a like a budget for prices, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm, also, I will probably mention kind of here because it's Rahim, I believe, like said before.
Mm-hmm.
mm,
I would say how we are going to pay these prices because kind of
Yes.
prices without details, it's kind of a little bit kind of ambiguous. We can say the prices, the winners will be kind of selected and just sent like by PayPal, or
Mm-hmm.
if you have a PayPal account, kind of like maybe kind of some more details,
Yeah.
kind of some more like kind of to make it more like real.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Also,
And if we have and if we have also it has kind of if we have previous winners,
mm-hmm.
it makes sense to put like kind of like not testimonies, like just kind of like something like if you want to see people who won before,
Mm-hmm.
click here. And we
Mm,
can do like at least like two videos, one with Rahim, one with Kevin.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Also, back to the prizes. The first, how do we determine the first winner, the second winner, the third winner? Is it based on?
The kind of the
Mm-hmm.
first contest, the first challenge
Mm-hmm.
will be about this: how to set up the system. I don't know. I don't have any
Mm-hmm.
kind of precise idea. We can draft something.
Mm-hmm.
Rahim had ideas,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
but I'm comfortable with just like to make kind of the selection process as a topic of the first contest or
Yeah.
the first challenge.
Okay.
I You are missing something else in this, like how to participate. You are missing something else too.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of possibly cut off kind of Rahim. Rahim, well, you wanted to say
Yes.
something? No.
Yes. Yes. I did want to say something about how to select winners.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Mm-hmm.
Some days ago, I talked to Kevin and I was sharing with him, and I told him that we have to have a standard number of ideas that someone should submit, or certain criteria that should be put in place, that your idea has to reach this point for us to consider it as a winning idea.
It has to
Yes,
fulfill some certain criteria. Is that what you mean?
yes, because if you say people to submit their ideas,
Yeah.
someone can submit two ideas, they're
Mm-hmm.
brilliant. Someone can submit 10, they're
Mm-hmm.
brilliant.
Yeah.
But now, how do we determine? We have to have our own standard. We have to set a goal, a target for them,
Mm-hmm.
to make it easy for us to identify and also flexible for them to participate.
Okay.
I have no opinion. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just it
Yeah.
doesn't matter to me. Like my interest is to make it interesting, to make it kind of like their to start going,
Mm-hmm.
see how it goes, to make people excited,
Mm-hmm.
kind of to for them to wait for the next challenge.
Yeah.
Whatever will be the rules,
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with them until they are not like too big burden on the budget.
Yeah.
Because if they are kind of if we need to spend money on judgment,
Mm-hmm.
kind of so we are cutting money from the
From the
prices.
prize money. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I will tend to do it either to kind of delegate to the participants somehow,
Mm-hmm.
kind of maybe the winners of the previous contests,
Mm-hmm.
or kind of participants,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe AI, maybe just
Yeah.
like to put like a kind of the model which will assess and
Mm-hmm.
extract requirements
Yeah.
if kind of this model exists. I don't know. I didn't check,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess it should be something. Maybe at least like if we give this prompt,
Mm-hmm.
look through this text and extract like requirements.
Okay.
I don't know what will happen. Maybe some model will be able to do it.
Yeah.
And then if AI will extract kind of the ideas,
Mm-hmm.
so this is what Rahim is talking about.
Yeah.
Like we'll say, okay, we have this, and that.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's vote. Let's say, let's do like a pool.
Yeah.
If you want to join the space, we for instance, we do like a pool on the cyberspace. If you join the space, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
you can vote, um, or we will do like invitation only.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say if you said something meaningful,
Mm-hmm.
we'll send you invitation. We'll
Yeah.
send you invitation,
Mm-hmm.
or keep something like hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
Keep some voting on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
as a kind of as a like consultative or kind of something like not the final,
Mm-hmm.
because we don't want to we want to avoid this problem which Rahim mentioned, with that people will just kind of play with this, ask their parents to vote or whatever.
And I think it's also a good idea for marketing, because when they tell someone to vote for them, someone will ask them, "What is it about?" When they get to
That
talk
is
about
why I
finance.
consider I don't want to make it decisive,
Mm-hmm.
but as a kind of as their like additional marketing and additional
Mm-hmm.
activity.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's maybe it's a good idea.
It's
Maybe it's a good
I think
idea.
it is. In some way, it may
We
assist us
yeah we can
with our rating.
we
Mm-hmm.
can say if the popular vote and kind of and expert vote will coincide,
Mm-hmm.
we'll kind of double the price, double the price,
Sure.
or
Yeah.
add something,
Mm-hmm.
maybe something like that.
Yeah. Because if they like someone talks to their peers, their circle, they get to market us in a
You,
we did not
yeah,
expect like this form of like
you
this is
kind
our
of,
main idea of
yeah,
using YouTube. It's
w-
marketing.
w-
So if
yeah.
they
Uh,
vote for him,
w-
yeah.
what?
Hmm.
Mhm. Yes, you can work on this idea further.
Okay.
Like, I want to get back to participate.
Yes, 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 yes.
You, Kevin, all the time, you are putting everything on the events. Events, select the session,
Mm-hmm.
event, even selected challenge event. Initially, I thought it will be no event. We post it on YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
People put kind of their comments,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. So let's say, and they have kind of a cutoff date.
Oh.
I thought like this way,
Uh-huh. So
because
participation is
you put kind of you
uh-huh.
put and you are missing another part is like research, because
Mm-hmm.
like in your view, like this idea, like the author of a best idea is the winner, and an idea is more like kind of, if it's like event, it's more like creative. Who is the most creative? Who is more like kind of there? The
Mm-hmm.
person will instead. I want to make it more feeling that it is not about creativity. It is kind of, if
About
you
participation.
analyze our products, yes. So let's say you can put specifically here
Mm-hmm.
what the challenge will be. The
Mm-hmm.
challenge we will, because initially you said like let's build like KNX together, right?
Yeah.
And you will say, and you can say that the topics of the challenges like
Mm-hmm.
will be either all the products together
Mm-hmm.
without any specifics, kind of like a backlog kind of
Mm-hmm.
style, backlog discussion, or it will be specific kind of topics. And
Mm-hmm.
for the specific topics, you will have a chance to go to research
Mm-hmm.
to see what like doesn't work,
Mm-hmm.
compare with the competition,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of and say something based on your research. So again, I want to make clear that this is not a competition between like creativity. So like, I don't know why you put so emphasis all the time on the events. So let's say I'm not good at events. I'm not like quick, smart, sharp guy by
Mm-hmm.
my nature.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see it. I want to read it. I want to kind of sleep on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can say something.
All right.
And basically, with your approach,
Mm-hmm.
oh, come, you will have 15 minutes. If you succeed, you win. You are a winner. If you don't succeed, you are a loser. You disadvantage people like me. Does it make sense?
Yes, it is.
All the time,
Mm-hmm.
you put so much emphasis on the events. I don't know why. Kind of, I'm trying to avoid these events.
Okay.
It can be event, but I like at this moment I may just like cut the event at all,
Okay.
because event put like a burden, like kind of, because you need to show up on time, kind of. You need to be prepared. You don't need to be on the bicycle in the middle of the bicycle trip. Like it's kind of, and instead, if we do it just like YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
this is your challenge. Post your comment on the challenge, or kind of like go do research and
Mm-hmm.
say something about the product which we emphasize.
Mm-hmm.
And if you noted something which is the most meaningful,
Mm-hmm.
the registration doesn't work, or kind of like something is missing, or you want to add like a video or whatever, then you'll be like you will get the prize. So
Okay.
our event means not kind of physical event, not physical meeting. Because if you have a physical meeting, then we will need to have like two different videos, right? One video for a challenge
Mm-hmm.
and another video kind of for this competition event or contest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would say probably like one video will be less confusing.
Yeah, I
One
agree.
video, one video challenge,
I agree. Mm-hmm.
and kind of and only like the moderator and we will extend our audience because then not only those who have availability on the schedule, but
Mm-hmm.
anyone can go.
Yeah. Okay. So, for instance, as I understand your suggestions, is that we will have just one video, and this would be posted on the calendar.
One video,
So when they visit the calendar, each
correct.
each each challenge will have its own video describing the kind of challenge that they need to undertake.
Yeah,
Will
on the
directly.
calendar we can
Hmm.
post like in the calendar instead of the event we can post like a deadline.
Yes.
Like on
Ah,
the calendar there are like
that's
we
it.
can say on the calendar there are like deadlines.
Mm-hmm.
Like like open and instead of select one, instead
Mm-hmm.
like select one or select kind of something, kind of look
Mm-hmm.
whatever you want to post, you're comfortable and post as many as you want.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make sense?
Yes.
I felt this way because I definitely, as of now,
Mm-hmm. So
I don't plan to do it kind of
are
like
we
these
doing away
challenges we
with
can
the
do just like
events
remotely.
completely?
Huh?
Are we doing away with the events
Yeah.
completely for the challenge? And it will just be one video, and then they'll review the video, research on the products, the challenge that we have, go to the internet, see what the competition is doing, and suggest what would work for us. And during a specific timeline, and then from there we will review, or people will vote for them, and also we'll have like our internal reviews. And how do we announce the winner, if I may ask this?
The winner will be announced on the we can announce at the end of the challenge when let's say when the deadline
Mm-hmm.
comes we close to the comments, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we post kind of like we post who is the winner, but we need to have we need to include the explanation
Mm.
why this like is the winner on that is the winner.
But
So it could be like a separate
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
page on kind of on where we can send like a kind of a link set like
Mm-hmm.
so the decision is made. This comment was considered as a winner,
Mm-hmm.
and you can review the process. Because we want to be transparent. We want people to see why
Where
one
the
idea is winning, another is not.
correct.
Because we want people to come back and to kind of to improve.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, how Henry Ford said, like I consider a failure as an opportunity to start over, this time more intelligently, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we want to make it kind of like very clear that this door this door is closed, but
Mm-hmm.
there are still like many are
Many other
coming, many
challenges.
are open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
In terms of how I see, I don't know, we can possibly do like different events,
mm-hmm.
different type of events. So right now we are prototyping. We are kind of we have this development meetup, right?
Yes.
So this is not like a direct challenge,
Mm-hmm.
but it is kind of still people can still like earn maybe like get a prizes on this.
Correct.
I don't know. I have no any. I don't have precise.
Mm-hmm.
picture how it should be. But I want to kind of keep what is going. Let's say
Mm-hmm.
these development meetings,
Mm-hmm.
they are like helpful
Yes.
and they move us like closer to the
Mm-hmm.
finish line.
Yeah.
So I will keep them. I will continue them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we can call them like a backlog meeting. So kind of yeah, we can call them just backlog meetings
Okay.
or kind of some overall.
Mm-hmm.
We need to kind of you can ask ChatGPT or another model. Maybe they will come with a good like proportion.
Okay. Yes. So I've maybe to review the updates that we have shared from.
We had this like task
Yeah, we
force
can get back
meeting
to that
or
one. Yeah.
yeah or development meeting,
Mm-hmm.
kind of some like team meeting,
Yeah.
and we can say if you don't have like an idea about the product, you can still be helpful and
Mm-hmm.
join our team meeting. And if you contribute something,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
you will be kind of you can enter the program
Yeah.
or kind of anything, something like this. Put some reward.
Okay. So I'd like to review some of the points that you have shared that needs to be updated on this page. Um, First,
If you agree, when I say I don't insist that there is my way or
yeah,
highway.
yeah, yeah. It's
I want to kind of I'm giving the ideas the same like just adding the ideas
correct, and I
because
also
I want to avoid kind of some problems,
yeah, yeah, and I agree with these ideas as well.
especially with events and schedules. Kind of this is a little bit kind of
Hmm.
this kind of can throw good ideas out.
Yeah,
So people like if we put this share your idea and whomever shares the first
will
will
we?
get a winner. Then we are rewarding people to share it as soon as possible.
Yeah,
So it will be kind of it will go faster than like just like 30 minutes meeting.
hmm. Okay. So let's say something that I missed to add on this text is to mention that participation is free, and so we'll have several challenges, several contests in a week. Probably we may start with two for the first week and see and add more contests as we go along, and also the calendar to be posted on the same page, KenyaX page, as a widget where we will share more details as well as the link to the video describing the week's challenge, that date's challenge, or yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you forgot to mention about the prices, kind of the
Yes, I'm still
prices.
going. I still have.
That's kind of
It's actually my
ah
next
okay
point. Yeah, like the prices, we need to
okay.
figure out how to determine the first prize winner, the second prize winner, the third prize winner.
No, we need to say that there is a budget.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say 10,000 Kenya shilling every week for prices.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
let's say if you want to make kind of some quick temporary solution,
Mm-hmm.
so you can say we have some like we plan for the first event, we plan or first challenge maybe. I
Mm-hmm.
misled you with this word event. For the first challenge, we will follow this procedure,
Mm-hmm.
but like the challenge itself will be about to create a better procedure. I want to shift to their creativity, say how you want to determine this, like
Yes.
this winner, who is the winner.
Mm-hmm. So
This
the
will
first
be a
challenge
part.
will be.
This will be a part. Like, yeah, the first challenge will be
Hmm.
how to determine the winner of the challenge.
Hmm. Or
I
we.
don't see anything. I don't see anything wrong with this.
Hmm. Okay. 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 And then also how to list to state how they are going to get their prize money, and also
Yeah,
have
yeah.
testimony.
So whenever a decision is made, like we have here on this page, you can just say that like we have a budget 10,000 Kenya shillings,
Hmm.
like the same number which we will mention in their announcement.
Hmm.
But we still undecided how to distribute this budget, and moreover,
Hmm.
our first challenge will be about this. So if you have a good idea,
Hmm. You should.
come and
Very well.
suggest. You
Hmm.
should come and share.
All right. And
It
also.
will be kind of.
Hmm.
It makes sense to me. I don't know whether it will make sense to anyone else. It makes sense to me.
Yeah. From the previous dry runs that we've had, we've learned a lot by actually doing and seeing what works on the ground rather than
Correct. Correct.
wanting to
Because I,
say,
yeah,
yeah.
at this stage,
Mhm.
I want to concentrate only on organizing this, like bringing people to like YouTube,
Mhm.
and then what will happen next? It's there. I don't much care about that. So I plan kind of if we gather people, if we say we have this with challenge, we need to decide how to select like a winner.
Mhm.
Um, so then kind of you can be a winner according to the new system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get, now I see. It makes sense. I'm getting back to these types of the meetings.
Mhm.
It makes sense to do like events too. Do you remember we used to want to, or I mentioned it, like state of
Yeah.
like welcome space, state
Mhm.
of like
Mhm.
registration, state
Mhm.
of the.
Correct.
Maybe it makes sense after this challenge.
Mhm.
Maybe it makes sense to have like a development meeting
Mhm.
related to a specific issue based on this challenge, the just past challenge, right?
Correct. Correct.
And during this meeting,
Mhm.
we will select the winner. It can be two.
Or maybe we
Kind of
can
just say,
announce
okay,
the
guys,
winner during the meeting, because I
yeah,
actually
we can
feel the winner.
discuss. So
Mhm.
yeah, in this case, those people who want to advance,
Mhm.
like they can like participate, and eventually someone will say, oh, the most important is like to add like let's say money things to this page,
Mhm.
no other page. Another say, no, we need to. It's enough that we posted on the announcement and so on and so forth. And we'll have kind of some discussion.
Yeah.
And then if we decided that we need to add, so the someone who offered it will get the prize.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
something like that. I don't know.
we also
Again,
mentioned.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah, I think
generating ideas.
the meeting
I don't
idea
know what the best solution is.
is good as well. I think the meeting is it will be like a good session where we'll be going over the ideas and get a chance to announce the winner. Probably they would have attended the session or not. But if they've invested their time in researching, creating this idea, and posting it, definitely they will have time to attend the sessions to see if they are a winner, they are winners or not. So I think the idea,
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
and also something else that we are missing,
Again, my
a place where they could ask
yeah.
questions and get feedback.
But it's kind of but the same YouTube like
Hmm.
for I believe we are very clear. So as of now, I don't see any other options
Okay. Yeah.
for unregistered people,
Mm-hmm.
or kind of this like the first event, YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
For registered, like teaching space,
Yeah.
nothing else.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we
Nothing
also need to
else.
mention this. Like, if they have any questions, they can share, post their questions on YouTube, on the comment section.
Correct. Correct. And we will say, kind of, the good question can also be
Mm-hmm.
considered as idea,
Yeah.
or kind of. So we can say, instead of like idea, we can say challenge, like the best contributor or the best contribution,
Mm-hmm.
so which can be like either question which led to some changes, or
Mm-hmm.
idea which led to some changes.
Okay.
We can select, let's say, no, I don't know. Probably I will stop here. So again,
Mm-hmm.
my requirements are for
Mm-hmm.
all this. I don't I don't really care about the procedure. I want like as many people be able to participate.
Mm-hmm.
That is why I would like to make it asynchronously, not like
Mm-hmm.
not one event. At least like kind of this challenge common discussion, like
Mm-hmm.
challenge discussion must be just like 1 week for the discussion,
Mm-hmm.
and people can ask questions and so on and so forth. And this is pretty much it. So it should be like just engaging, like as many people as possible, like attract as many people as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any more requirements.
Okay.
On this page also you can say like yeah, we will pay money through the PayPal,
Mm-hmm.
or yeah, PayPal, right? PayPal. And if you don't have PayPal account, or
Mm-hmm.
if you're a minor,
Mm-hmm.
like please talk to your parents. Please talk to your parents, or to put your parents as a stakeholder,
Yeah.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I would possibly put also requirements. Maybe kind of this primary school diploma is required.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe people can say, oh, kind of like whether I will be qualified, or like
Mm-hmm.
just like primary school diploma.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of very clear indication that everyone is welcome, right?
Yeah.
Because if you don't have a primary school diploma, it means that you don't have a PayPal account. In my um, I don't know, and I would say the more we invite them to develop, the better, the faster we will move. I
Mm-hmm.
want to move with stuff which we with like minimum stuff. Let's kind of just move to the stuff with the minimum, like just make this goal our objective as of now,
Mm-hmm.
just to collect people to kind of to our challenges on YouTube. So
Mm-hmm.
we need challenges.
Yeah.
We need this page. This
Mm-hmm.
page is good.
Mm-hmm.
Just to update it a little bit,
Yeah.
to create these challenges.
Mm-hmm.
If we will discuss, we can discuss whether we can post like this widget fast. If
Mm-hmm.
we cannot post the widget fast, we probably do it manually as of now.
Yeah.
Just put manually.
Mm-hmm.
This is the deadline. This is the deadline.
Mm-hmm.
Just here text of challenges, and like I want to just to make it as minimum as possible as of now. And whatever, how to select the winner and so on and so forth, let's discuss with someone. Like we will
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of. bring people, and then we will have the
Okay.
discussion.
Yes.
I want kind of to start moving with the minimum of minimum,
Okay.
like minimum of minimalistic,
All right.
minimalistic requirements.
Mhm. Okay. Let's get back to this invitation videos for the challenge invitation videos. I believe Rahim had some pretty good ideas to of the video, and maybe you can share with us here.
In the challenge, we are talking about specific challenge or
Yes,
challenge
specific
generally,
challenge, specific.
like a specific challenge to develop the process of selecting the winner.
Yeah, yes, we can start with that one. Yes.
Okay.
Hmm. Rahim.
Yes,
Yeah. So
Kevin.
you had some ideas about the videos that we'll be using to invite participants to participate in a particular challenge. In this case, it appears that our first challenge will be selecting the winner and how to determine the first winner, second, third, and so forth. So,
Okay.
do you have the ideas you had? Are you able to share them, and also are you able to modify it such that it fits this the first challenge?
Okay. Thank you. I believe that since it's the first time we are doing this,
Mm-hmm.
it will be so important to point it out to the participant that they are participating as the first group that will develop or create a path for the next and many to come. So that will be one of the things that will be in the video.
Mm-hmm.
Number two will be creating an excitement around the information to make them want to participate,
Mm-hmm.
and also we'll be pointing out how easy it is, how it is free,
Mm-hmm.
and how high the price can go. I won't say that number one will get this, number two will get this, number three. I'll say you can win up to 10,000. So that basically means that if you are number three, you can get something. If someone falls in number two, they can get something. So it won't be specific onto someone. Again, it will be creating uh, awareness
Mm-hmm.
that every person that participates in this challenge is a winner, because from that you get to be diverted or directed to other career opportunities. So the whole video will be to introduce them to something
Mm-hmm.
that they will be always excited about. And at the same time, on the same note about the challenge, I
Yes.
was thinking,
Mm-hmm.
um, before the challenge, how about creating a post, circulate it on my social media or anyone selected, to inform people that this challenge is being created by Kenya X, and it will start at this date, and we are expecting for people to receive this and that. So that also will help to drive traffic to the YouTube or where we'll decide that the challenge will be happening. Also at the same time, making them ready and excited for this challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Also, what you've forgotten is to talk about this particular challenge because, like, there will be several videos, and each video will
Yes. Yes.
focus on a particular challenge
Yes.
that's taking place on a particular date to
Yes.
and ending on a particular date. So they need to share their ideas between this period. So it is
Yes.
very important to mention that as well.
Yes.
Hmm.
I will actually note it down. I will put the script down,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
because the first
I
script
think that's better.
was to familiarize people to
Hmm.
the space,
Hmm.
but now this script will be about this video specifically, this first challenge. So I'll need to create a new script for this challenge that will contain all those information that you're saying, the deadline, the starting date, or
Hmm.
everything, like everything to do with the video. I'll
Okay,
put it in a script and then put it on the space.
sounds good enough. Gary, what do you have to say about
Yeah,
this?
Rahim. Yeah, Rahim mentioned something which we missed.
Mm-hmm.
That we have like two different like tracks, right? One track is selecting the winner of
Correct.
this challenge,
Mm-hmm.
but another track is recruitment of Wise Next participants, right?
Yes.
And basically, and we miss this. Okay, like Rahim is definitely right.
Yeah.
So we can possibly see
Mm-hmm.
the same how it was, who will be active,
Mm-hmm.
and regardless of this like winner or not winner,
Yeah.
we can tell these people, oh, we like your question, would you consider to kind of to join like our program?
Mm-hmm.
We may, by the way, we may assign some budget. So like for people, at least budget for, we have a budget for buy snacks, right? So
Yes.
this is kind of a separate. So let's
Mm-hmm.
say, and we can say that during this event, we will pick, let's say, whomever will lead our Wise Next like project, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This person will be recruiting, right?
Yeah.
And this person will be recruiting, and we can say you can pick like 10 people to participate,
Mm-hmm.
and we can give people internet reimbursement,
Mm-hmm.
and we can say for the internet reimbursement you need to help us to judge. I don't know. I'm making up, but the most valuable idea in Rahim,
Mm-hmm.
which we missed, is
Yeah.
we have like several tracks, and we need to keep it in mind too. So
Correct.
like whomever is not necessarily have the best idea, but also at the same time more people can get invitation to this program and
Mm-hmm.
get this like internet reimbursement,
Yeah.
Yes.
right?
Yeah. That's
Yes.
right. All right. So, Rahim, you mentioned like you'll do a script, and probably tomorrow evening, if it will be ready, we can discuss it as well, together with the ideas
Yes.
that we have developed tonight. Hopefully, by
Yeah, I'm.
our meeting tomorrow,
Yeah.
this will have been transformed.
My
Okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My availability right now is limited
Mm-hmm.
because I kind of I want to recertify myself as a PMP project management professional. So right now I'm work on this recertification.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I will try to keep. I will ask. I forgot to ask Natalia why I don't get notifications from the space.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of we have this kitchen space which we can use like more.
Yeah. Yeah. So, in case maybe you won't be available, we'll still meet with Rahim and do our discussion, share ideas, and document them. And also, you can review the videos of the discussions and see what we'll come up with. If you agree with them,
Okay.
move forward. If not, we discuss further.
Yeah. Kind of one more point I want kind
Hmm.
of to touch. So what and usually Karen asks this question, but what prevents us from the contract? Like to make this contract to kind of to so to whatever we are about to create, kind of like challenges, challenge videos,
Hmm.
posting on YouTube,
Yes.
moderating YouTube,
Hmm.
um, right?
Yeah.
It will be this will be a part of the contract.
Yeah. The
How
event.
far? Not events, kind of
Hmm.
maybe events too, like these development events which we have. Yeah,
Hmm.
this can be kind of like some. kind of as they're at the top of the week, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
um, or maybe top of the discussion,
Yeah.
capstone of the discussion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. By the way, I want to get back. So let's say the first idea must be, in my view, this asynchronous.
Mm-hmm.
Just post it, put the comment,
Yes.
but to select the best requirement,
Mm-hmm.
to select the winner of the first, right?
Mm-hmm.
It might be some event like ours where we can just all together discuss,
Yeah.
is this the best, or is this the best, or is this sure what we will do. We'll
Mm-hmm.
do this, and that.
Yeah.
Maybe this will be by itself, kind of as a kind of selecting the winner can be a part of kind of this extracting of requirements process.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay,
All right.
all right.
Yes. So we meet again tomorrow. If Gary will not be able to join us, we'll do the recording.
I will try. I will try. I
Okay.
will try. I will try. I will
Okay.
try.
All right.
It's my kind of my big priority.
All right.
I mean, kind of when I say that my availability is not big, so
Mm-hmm.
maybe I will not be as active in the challenge space
Mm-hmm.
as I wish to.
Yeah.
But probably in the kind of in the best case scenario, I'll probably just start like with the challenge space.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start like some work day and see
Okay.
what will go.
All right. All
All
right.
right.
All right. So also probably if you we have another discussion we'd like to share with you, but off the video. So if you would remain
Okay.
behind for a few minutes. All right. Thank you everyone for this session. We meet again tomorrow.